So today's teaching is about land as a bundle item. And we want to start thinking about land as a bundle item because land is always there for us. Land is always a resource that we have at our disposal that we can go to when we're feeling overwhelmed or when we want to feel that sense of connection. Land connects us with our ancestors, land connects us with ourselves, and land connects us with others. Land is our first family. It's where we come from. There are so many stories in our cultures that tell us about how human beings came into this world in relation to land. Anishinaabe stories tell us that the human vessel was created from different aspects of land. And through our engagement with land, we're reconnecting to the roots of who we are. We know that our cultures, indigenous cultures particularly, have always been grounded in land. And this is because we know that we have always existed in relationship to land. Our activities that we engage in with land are always about honoring our connection to land, honoring our connection to creation, and knowing that land is our first family, knowing that land is our first mother, reminds us that we are never truly alone, that we're connected to everyone and everything, and that we always have someone to go to when we are needing some support. Land teaches us so many things. And one of those things that I have taken away from being in connection with land is that we already have everything that we need to survive and to thrive. Everything in creation works very hard for us to be able to exist and for us to be able to live life and generate life. And so we can take that as a metaphor into our own lives, that everything that we need to survive, everything that we need to be the people who we're meant to be already exists. We just need to learn how to look for sort of those messages or those gifts that are being provided to us on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes they're kind of hard to see. So when we go onto the land, we can see how everything in creation works in perfect harmony. And it allows us to start to sort of identify what our purpose in this world is. How do we enter into this system that already works so perfectly? How do we generate life? How do we fit and make sure that what we're doing in this life is reciprocal to everything that land is doing for us all the time? So one way that we connect with land is by being on the land and doing land-based activities. And land-based activities can be anything really from taking a walk or just acknowledging a new day or saying hi and visiting with the water. Anything that we do on the land is a land-based activity. And when we do those land-based activities, not only are we connecting with our spirits, but we're also connecting to our ancestors. We're also connecting to land in a spiritual way that allows us to be more grounded in who we actually are. But being on the land is not the only way that we connect with land. In fact, land is always around us all the time. Even if we live in a big city, land is always around us. The food that we eat comes from land. The items that we might carry, like drums or shakers, are all made from things from the land. Everything that we know, this chair I'm sitting on, comes from trees. The stories we tell, they all carry land with them as well. We just need to learn how to look for them and to express our gratitude and to tap into the spiritual nature that land shows us.